morning, and welcome to Spartan Spotlight, where we bring you all things regarding AU athletics. I'm Chloe Madison. Today we will be joined by AU's head football coach, Rick Ponx, to talk about the season so far as they continue to improve from last season. The team's record currently sits at 3-3 as they come off of a smashing win last Saturday. They beat Concordia University Chicago 57-8. Football head coach joins us today to talk about the success of AU's football team. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So first question, Coach. When did you know that you wanted to be a college football coach?
Oh, probably after my first season. I was teaching high school for 3 years and then had an opportunity to go out to Ohio. Took a graduate assistant position, and at the end of that first season I really enjoyed the mental part of the game, the more you could scheme, and just dealing with older football players as opposed to high school. So, you know, you go back that far as like 1989, 1990 is when I started.
That's awesome. So in 2001, you transitioned from offensive coordinator to defensive coordinator. What was that transition like? Was it difficult?
No and yes. The situation arose at the end of a season, so I had 8 months to really prepare philosophically, put a playbook together to go out and learn and study and meet with other defensive coaches. So that part I had plenty of time. I never felt like I was pressured. But once you get into the season and have to start calling your first game, that's when it mounts a little bit. That gets a little bit more difficult. Game planning, putting the kids in the right position to make plays, and knowing when to trust the numbers or trust your gut and make the right call.
Yeah, so you can really feel the pressure as the season starts, you say.
Yes.
Understandable. So after being a coordinator, was it difficult in the transition to head coach?
That, yes, all the way. That was the thing with coaching, you prepare your whole life for that next step. And you know, if you're a good position coach, you spend time with the kids and you're teaching. You become a coordinator, you're still coaching a position, you're spending time with the players, you're coaching on a daily basis. You do all of that well, and then you get rewarded with a head coaching position, and then all of a sudden you become an administrator, and you're no longer on the field coaching a position, at least not in this program where we were as far as the program was concerned. I think if your program's in a little bit better shape than where we were when we started, some coaches can make that transition, but there were so many other things that needed to be taken care of. I couldn't spend time with the players, which is really what I love doing on a daily basis, is teaching and working with them. So that was a difficult transition for me to handle. You know, I don't think last year I did a very good job of either. I tried to be a defensive coordinator and a head coach, and I look back at myself and what happened, and I wasn't good at either one of them. So this year I've transitioned into more of a head coach. We've got an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator, and they run that part of it. And I think you're seeing the results on the field.
Yeah, I definitely think that we can see your transition on the field in your record.
Mm-hmm.
So in 9 seasons at North Central College, you made it to the playoffs 7 times with an amazing 84-20 record. That's insane. How do you contribute your success that you had in the program?
Some really good players, very, very talented players. You know, through recruiting, college football, I enjoy that. You really get to go out and recruit and find the players that fit your system, find players that have the same philosophy you have, and that's really, that record is a tribute to those players, and also the administration. You know, it was a top-down. Everybody supported the program, wanted to see us be successful. You know, from the president on down, and I see that same kind of support here at AU.
Definitely. So you are in your 2nd season here at AU, like you said. How has the atmosphere changed in the locker room since you've been here?
Well, this year they're having a lot more fun. They're smiling more. They're enjoying. They're starting to see the fruits of their labor. Any successful business, program, organization takes time to build. It's not immediately successful on the spot. So we had to put in a lot of hard work. The players have done that, and right now they're starting to see the results of that. They're winning, so they're smiling more and they're enjoying each other. We also have a tremendous group of leaders in our leadership council, and they're holding their teammates accountable, themselves accountable for everything when it comes to our program, going to class, doing the right things off the field. being in the weight room, focusing on meetings, and so that they realize what has to happen, and they're becoming successful because of it.
They're seeing the dedication that it takes.
Yes.
So how do you see the rest of the season going as you guys are building off of your success?
Well, we hope to continue to build. We've got 3 really hard games coming up. We're taking it 1 week at a time. I told the players a week ago, we're at a point in the season where we have a 1-week playoff. So everything's focused on that week. You win that week, and you get to continue on and play. So, right now we're preparing for Lakeland, and that's the only game that we're thinking about. If we can win there, then we get to go out and prepare again and play again the next week.
Awesome. So finally, Coach, how do you see the future of the football program here at AU?
Positive. It's certainly been very supportive throughout campus. I think they're starting to see us win. They're starting to see the dedication that these players have put in and the coaching staff. And it will continue to rise like that. The more we're successful, the more people are exposed to AU. They're realizing this is a great school, both academically, with the people that are here on campus, from faculty to administration to coaches. It's a great place to be. So as long as we continue to go out and recruit and sell that part of it, it's going to continue to grow and get better as we move along.
Awesome. Well, it was really great hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today, and good luck with the rest of your guys' football season.
Thanks, Chloe.
The football team's next matchup comes this Saturday as they take on Lakeland College here at Vago Field at 1 p.m. Good luck to the women's volleyball team as they travel to Dominican University tomorrow to take on the Stars at 7 p.m. Come out to support the men's soccer team this coming Wednesday as they take on Concordia University Chicago here at Vago Field at 2 p.m. In addition, good luck to the women's soccer team as they travel to Concordia University Chicago this Wednesday to take on the Cougars at 2 p.m. That's all the time we have here today at Spartan Spotlight. Join us next time and be great today, Spartans.